I am to be back here, bring you some of the part of the movie, because the journey of Life of Pi actually starts here. 3.5 years ago, I followed Young Mattel's tour, starting my journey here, doing research and start thinking about the script. How do I crack down this incredible book? You know, in the book, Young Mattel really romanticized the Tamil culture in Pondicherry, because here it represents Pi, actually every man. That means every man. Pi's paradise, his home, where he feels comfort, his idealized place. And I came in with the same romantic idea. I was not disappointed. Not only that, it surpassed my imagination. Tamil culture is one of the richest, oldest culture in the world. It really enriched not only the movie, but my knowledge and my heart. And the people here, the hospitality and the willing to support a friend, the curiosity, an outsider, and also the project, the knowledge they gave me, the hospitality they showed me around, the things I soak up here is just treasure in making this movie. And of course, as we know, Pi is going to lose all of that and face the abstract idea of God in the middle of the ocean. But it started here. After the initial research, I brought my crew here, did with our several location scouts, and we start shooting the movie here. Actually, it turns out the beginning of making this movie is the easiest. It's like a breeze. The culture and the talent here is incredible. The crew here is as warm, as good as anybody in the world, and they speak English. It's just the warmest hospitality I experienced in my entire career. So, that being said, this is the most difficult movie I ever make. Kid, water, 3D, tiger, everything throw in the mix. It took me 3.5 years, about 3,000 people, crew, over the course of 3.5 years, all over the world, we're making this movie. I'm very proud that the movie started here, and I want to grab this chance to give you my deepest thanks for your great hospitality, for your warmth and rich Tamil culture that really enriched not only me, I hope the entire world. Thank you very much. What I'm going to do is show you some film clips. The first clip I'm going to show you is the part that I actually shot here. The background of Pi's life before he gets into the ocean. It was shot in Pondicherry. Don't forget to put your 3D glasses. It's a 3D, it's a stereoscopic movie.
Okay, on this special footage of Pakrathuk Manadi, we request all of you to kindly put your video.
The full scene is not collage scenes anymore. It's a full scene of how the freighter that carried the menagerie of the zoo animal and Pi's family that going down to the Pacific Ocean. Please enjoy it.
Once again,
It's a pleasure to introduce to you national treasure and the treasure for the world cinema, Irfan Khan.
so we wonderful if you can share a few words with us.
Hello. I'm so proud to be here with this film and in front of you. In my childhood, I was not allowed to see films. Whenever we used to go to watch films, any film used to engage me a lot. I didn't know the definition of a bad film. When people used to say it's not a good film, I never used to understand why they're saying it's not a good film. Every film was good for me. And then, in teenage, when I used to watch films, I used to get engaged with the films, but when I used to come out of the theater, I used to yawn a lot. I kept yawning, after the film. I didn't know why. And the films which I have done earlier, they all had kind of adult theme, and I haven't done film which I could show to my kids. And I was longing to do a film which concerns me, which I can show it to my kid, you know. And here is this film which I can show it to my child now, and he can watch it again when he's teenager. Then he can watch it again when he's middle-aged. Then he can watch it again when he's old. And I think he can watch it when he chooses to leave this planet. At that time also he can watch this film. And he will get something out of it. Thank you so much.
Good morning, Vanakkam. Very happy to be here. Long and fantastic association with Chennai. All my friends are here. Some of my best friends are here. So today I feel like I'm back home. Today for the first time I watched the footage absolutely in a relaxed fashion, like I have not worked in it, because at the back of my mind I feel I'm home now. And the connection for me is so strong with Chennai and Tamil Nadu that even when I'm doing a Hollywood film, it's about a family in Pondicherry, have to come back here, reconnect, and it's such a great way to reconnect. And I'm so proud to be part of this film, because I believe that this film will be never forgotten, will never be forgotten by the history of cinema. And I'm really happy and proud to be part of it, Ang. And it's an honor that you made a dream about my country and about a huge part of my country and depicted it so beautifully. Thank you.
Wow, the whole world. A half local talent, because his mother's side lives here in Chennai. Suresh Sharma. No words about this
Hello. I never really know what to say, but it's a great honor working, on this, being part of this journey, being, associated with such great, amazing people, being in front of you, amazing people, and I just hope you enjoyed it and will enjoy the movie when it comes out.
The next, Chai's love interest, a significant part in the movie. You saw her in the movie. She was 15 when I first met her. 14?
Vanakkam. I'm very happy to be here. I think any actor who's aspiring to become an actress in future, to get a chance like this is absolutely a dream. And I'm very happy my dream came true. Thank you so much.
I've been a big fan of the book, The Life of Pi, since I read it, as soon as it came out. And I was waiting for a movie to come out. And I heard down the line many directors were associated with it, Shyamalan for example, and a few others, but never materialized. And finally you, I just want to know what attracted you to the movie, or it came down to you. It has a lot of philosophical themes and everything. Did you ask for the movie, or did it come down to you? I just want to know.
It came to me, the movie.
Okay, all right.
I read the book like you when they first came out. I really pretty much the same reaction like you had. I thought the book was fantastical and also mind-boggling. It's both adventure, incredible adventure, fantastical storytelling, and later part of the movie I realized it's really a philosophical book that examines storytelling, not so much as it promised a story that makes you believe in God, but really discuss the power of storytelling. That's what I do. So it's an examination of illusion, which is more truthful to me than the things we can prove, the things we can touch. So I do have that feeling in life. So it haunted me for a long time, but I didn't pursue it. I knew it was an impossible movie to make. It would be so expensive. It just doesn't make sense that you make an endeavor try to bring on the big screen. And then about 4 or 5 years ago, Fox approached me. They said, "This is available. We really, really want you." And as the executive will say, you're the only one in the world who can do this if it is possible. That's the way they talk, but I got triggered. And I said, no, you cannot make this. This is crazy. I don't believe you're going to put up the money to do something like that. And 8 months later, I was still thinking about it. I was thinking, how can I crack this thing down? As a avid filmmaker, I'm really curious. Not only physically it's impossible, but how do you create? Movies are illusional. It's a projection, and it's pretty mandatory on your attention. It's not like reading a book. It's indirect. It's right on your face. Big illusion. You don't want anybody out of the theater out of the story for even 1 second. And how do you examine the illusion by illusion? So that philosophical question really haunted me. And of course, some of the images that started happening as I was thinking how to structure it, how I go about it, and I just got hooked. Then I had this naive thought, like all movie started with is a naive, silly idea. I thought if it's impossible, maybe if I add another dimension, for example, 3D, maybe it'll become possible. This is 3-4 years ago, before I know what I was talking about. But it was a long journey. Fox approached me. They put trust in me. And it is a long, unfortunately, like Pi's journey is pretty painful. Feels like no pain, no gain. Anything spiritual that derived from suffering, that's just a necessity. But I think the journey is really worth it.
Thank you.
Here in Chennai. So one thing we wanted
Really
to...
my pleasure.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for all the team to come down here. One question which I wanted to ask you was, choosing 3D as your mode of making this film, was that a conscious decision right from the beginning, or did you decide somewhere down the line that maybe you could do it in 3D? Thank you, sir.
I just told you, it's right from the beginning. It's because of 3D. I thought in a normal movie business world, this cannot happen. Not only a kid, tiger, water, and then just the material itself, it just doesn't make sense. It's like an irrational number, like pi. But if I want to see the circle, I need to take a leap of faith. I need another dimension, not just 3D. Like making a Hollywood movie outside of Hollywood, the biggest part, Ocean Power, is done in Taiwan. I had to create a studio and a wave tan to accommodate this, and I have to raise the bar of a CG work. And I thought that's not enough. How do you sit through a movie that's adrift from across the Pacific without Tom Hanks? I have this unknown 6-year-old Indian boy. That's all I have. And a tiger I won't see until like 3 years later. How do I do that? So 3D came to my mind. This is like 9 months before Avatar hits the screen. I didn't know what I was thinking, really. But I just thought maybe new media just stretch your imagination and create new possibilities. And I did my research, my homework. I believe that 3D will do water wonders. You have seen that. I think that dimension, the movie aspect in front of you will make you really feel that you drift with it.